Baby. Welcome, welcome. Hold on, let me get some more light up in here. There we go. Good morning. Greetings. What's popping? Let's see what we got up in here in the chat today. I just went live on Instagram, hopped over here, just having some technical difficulties, but it's all good. Can't keep a good man down, right? A lot of people in life, they make excuses. I just make it happen, baby. That's what I do. What about y'all? Nabil, what up? Sean, I had to switch over to YouTube, man. Instagram was giving me some issues, some technical difficulties. Early grind was popping. Philippe, what up? John, what's good? Nabil, what up? Toxie, what's the word, man? Oh man, it's Toxie got that Pokeball, man. What's your favorite Pokemon? Christos, what's good? What's goody? We got the red juice on deck. Once the red juice is gone, I'm gone too. Mr. Foodie, what up? Charmander, man. Hey, Charmander is the OG. You know, guys, type in the chat. Where you from? Let me see where y'all from. Who we got in the building today? John Houston, struggling right now. Always appreciate your straight talk. Glad that I could help, Mr. Houston. Favorite cupcake? It's gonna be this shorty who's not here right now, but she'll be here. She'll be here probably tomorrow. My favorite cupcake. Okay, we got Cape Cod in the building. Cameroon, Detroit. What up? It's popping, man. I'm from Detroit originally, but I had to leave. I had to take my talents to South Beach. Sacramento, what's good? St. Augustine. That's what's up. That's what's up. Who else we got? What other cities we got in the chat? Sean Shred. By how much is metabolism increased after a cheat day? That's a great question. I don't know if there's a specific percentage that you can point to and say that, hey, your metabolic rate has been boosted to this amount. But I will say that there is significant amount of science that supports that fat loss from a metabolic standpoint is tied to the amount of leptin that you have. Leptin is actually the satiety hormone. It tells your body that you're full. Leptin is drastically decreased if you're in a deficit for a long period of time. But when you increase your calories, leptin is boosted. So essentially, that is one of the big signifiers, one of the big changes, one of the big things that boost you from a metabolic standpoint. Boston, North Philly, India, honey buns and cupcakes. Yeah, man. My shorty got honey buns and cupcakes. You know the vibes. Looking forward to seeing her. Hey, that cold weather is definitely keeping you big as hell. Latech Trends. Yo, you was at McDonald's, bro? That's fucking sad. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. It wasn't even Chick-fil-A, it was McDonald's. Come on, man. At least if you're gonna get some fast food trash, make it top tier trash, right? Instead of the bottom of the trash heap, go top dog of the trash heap. How important is time to eat? It's not that important. From a intermittent fasting standpoint, there's some validity to putting your calories in a smaller window of time or going longer periods of time without it, because hormonally your body goes through different adaptations when you're fasting versus when you're feeding. But the time of day that you eat, it's not really that important as it pertains to fat loss. What's the best way to hit reset after food binging? My cravings for sugary foods and fatty foods are out of control sometimes. John, you probably are massively dehydrated, right? If you got cravings, you probably ain't getting enough water nor enough electrolytes into your diet. And my assumption is you probably don't eat very much protein or fiber too. So I would look at increasing those. If you need some help on how much you should increase it by, go get my free, simple six-pack system. I'm giving it to y'all for the free ball today. It's in the description of the video. And yeah, that should help you know how much you should actually consume. Bro, 5 reps enough to build muscle? Can be. Right? It can be, you know. It builds muscle differently than like 8 reps or 10 reps, but it's more on the side of close to central nervous system adaptation, just increasing strength. It's sort of the middle point between strength reps and hypertrophy reps. That 5, 6, it's like the midpoint. Having problem hitting 150 grams of protein. What's your game plan, bro? Right? What do you mean you having problems? Like, what's your approach right now? Right? Are you winging it? Are you just going into the day like, yo, I got to hit 150 grams? Or are you like, I need to hit 150 grams. Here's how I'm going to do it. And you're planning a day ahead. Because if you out here attempting to hit the protein just because you decided that day you was going to hit it, what's the likelihood of that happening? Right? Very, very poor. Corey, do you like miners? Like gold miners? Like motherfuckers that go to gold mines and give you gold? I don't know. I ain't never met one before. How many grams of protein do you eat? I eat like 180 to 200 grams a day. Guess how I do that shit? I plan ahead. I ain't out here fucking winging it. I know exactly how I'm gonna get my protein today. And I ain't even started eating yet. Can you say the same? If you guys want me to give you a foolproof method on hitting your protein goals every day, right? Type a 1 in the comments. I got y'all. I'm laying in bed getting ready for a run. Then I saw you. Yeah, get your ass up, man. Get out your fucking bed, bro. Yeah. Jonathan Cyrus, what up? Erica Bowers, what are your thoughts on pre-workout? Do you think there's an issue with taking it every day? No, I'm taking some right now. It's in my red juice. My special red juice got some pre-workout in it. All right, guys, this is a foolproof method. Hit your protein every day. Take your protein goal. I'm going to use the homies. I think it was Max that said this shit. 150 grams of protein, right? Right, you take that. And what you do is you decide, before the day even starts, how many meals am I going to eat for this day, right? So can you consistently commit to 3? Is it 4? Is it 5, right? Doesn't matter the number, just pick a number. So let's say it's 4. Most of my clients are on 4 meals a day. So I know most of y'all can do that shit, right? So you take that, divide it by 4. That's 37.5 grams of protein every time. Now the goal is not to get 150 grams of protein. Guess what the goal is? It is to consume 37.5 grams of protein every time you have a meal. That's all you gotta do is divide the day. I call that the divide the day method, right? The DTD, divide the day, right? If the DTD method helped you out, go ahead, drop a flex emoji in the comments. Jonathan says I look good. That's a fact. Thank you. Appreciate your videos. Really helps me jumpstart my weight loss. 60 pounds. Yeah, down 15 pounds already. Congrats. My man said I got the LeBron James. Hey man, that's a that DTD, man. Does creatine cause dehydration or hair loss? Not in my experience. I am bald though, so there could be a connection, but I don't think there's significant research to support that creatine makes you lose hair and or dehydrates you. Jay Harwell says, "Bro, I would like you to coach me." Well, listen, Jay, I would need to know more information to see if we would even be a good fit to work together. I don't know anything about your current situation or where you want to get to, so we have to have a conversation about that potentially. But if you want to apply to talk with me and my team about potentially working together, you have to go to my YouTube channel, go to my links, and then go to the application for coaching. So my links on my bio here on YouTube. 5 hour energy good? I wouldn't advise that shit. What you the fuck you need a 5 hour energy for, man? Just take a nap, right? Just take a power nap for like 20 minutes. I think that'll be way more effective than putting a 5 hour energy into you. Pause. How important is it to get my testosterone checked? How concerned are you that your testosterone may be low? Right? It would be more advantageous for you if you have concerns. But if you're optimized as far as, the things linked to testosterone, like you have no problem losing fat, building muscle, your appetite is pretty even, motivation's fine. You waking up with that morning wood, right? If you got that morning wood, you good. But if you waking up and it's flaccid, then you might need to get your testosterone levels checked. Hopefully that's helpful. My man's is wilding. Bro, in lockdown, out 72 kgs due to your motivational videos. I am now 56. Congratulations, man. You was out here big as hell. Now look at you, Jonathan. Javier was popping. What up? What up? What up? What up? Ibrahim says the morning wood depends on sleep cycles. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know, man. I quite often would wake up with that. I don't know if it's different sleep cycles, but when I wake up, you know what I'm saying? The homie's like, yo, we good. We out here. Yeah. Triple K Fitness says, how do I stop getting evening wood in my preschool class I teach? I don't know, man. I don't know. I've never had that issue before, so I don't really know what to tell you. Ibrahim, you keep alarms? Yeah, of course. Every single day, there's an alarm for something. Definitely sleep. And I even have an alarm to go to sleep. Sleep is, in my opinion, one of the most important things that people don't pay attention to as it relates to their fitness goals. Bubba, what up? Do you eat a manager? Yo, what is that? What did you just say, bro? UK09. Uh, if you wake up feeling refreshed after 6 hours almost every night, is that okay? I mean, if you feel good, it's okay. I think your body will tell you if it ever wasn't, right? Like you'd have some negative side effects in the realm of energy, alertness, strength, even your ability to lose fat, right? All of that to be impaired to some degree. A lot of my clients, I tell them to get like 7, 8 hours of sleep. Some of them is just condition their body to exist off 5, 6. It doesn't impair their results, but it definitely doesn't help, right? So if you can get a little more, it's better. But if you're fine at 6, I don't think it needs to be like an immediate change need to be made. Uh, I don't have any thoughts on that. Greetings. My mother's in the chat. Greetings. Is water I drink important? Will I get by getting drinking water from Walmart? Yeah, man. What makes you think that water from Walmart is not acceptable? It's still water, man. Not is the quality better if it's more alkaline or purified? Absolutely. But I don't see it. I mean, I don't know what you're getting from Walmart, right? So, like, if you're getting like spring water, if you're getting like distilled water or something, I would say nah because you're flushing out your electrolytes when you drink that. But I would need to know more. Like, what are you drinking? Thoughts on Ronnie Coleman? Yeah, buddy. that's that's my thoughts on him, man. He's one of the goats. Water is keeping you big as hell. I don't know, man. That hasn't been my experience. Thoughts on ISIS Fitness official? I didn't know that that existed. How much liter of water do you drink a day? Four or more. Someone told me I needed stuff with tons of vitamins and other things. It could help. Can you still get results? Can you still be healthy without it? Yeah. I lost that 50 pounds in 5 months that I always talk about drinking faucet water, man, at the crib. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have the money to buy, filtered water or alkaline water. I just drank faucet water, man. And I was still substantially healthier than everybody around me. So the quality of water, I mean, it matters, but it's not the biggest thing, right? Do you do coaching calls? I do. You have to apply to see if we'd be a good fit to have a call. You have to apply on my page. Go to my YouTube channel, go to the links at the top. The application is there. What are your thoughts on Red Bull? I think it's trash. I think Red Bull is trash. And just like Wasim Fitness Official said, it's keeping you big as hell. Ain't no value in some Red Bull. Go drink some black coffee. That's my thoughts. Which keratin do you prefer to take? I've never taken keratin. I don't know what keratin is. What is that? Is that supposed to say creatine? What do you think about coconut water for recovery? I think it's excellent because coconut water has a lot of potassium in it, like way more than any other source of electrolytes, powder, supplements alike. And while it's not delicious by any means, it does not taste good. It's substantially better source of potassium than most things. So I really like coconut water for that. It has a little sodium and magnesium too, just a little bit. If the scale goes down at the end of the week, but goes back up during the weekend, but then down again next week, is that okay? Depends on what your goal is, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It just depends on what your goal is. Like, I don't think that you could ever perpetually go down and weight every single week. Not in a healthy manner, at least, right? Like, you'll see fluctuations, but just because you gain a pound or two back, I was just telling the client this morning, that doesn't mean you gain some fat, right? Especially if you're tracking calories. You know, a pound of fat is 3,500 calories. If you're not consuming to that degree, most of the times you've gained some water weight or your muscles are holding a little extra glucose, which isn't bad at all. Some dude said type 1 if he's gay. Yeah, it sounds like that motherfucker needs a hug, man. You ain't got shit better to do than troll in my comments, huh? Hope you're having a good time, man. Hey, send that brother some hugs, guys. He obviously needs some attention because he ain't getting none at home. Is it better to is it better to track fat loss with weight or your physique? Uh Definitely track. I would say track body fat percentage, man. That would be my That would be my recommendation, right? Because that body fat percentage is taking into consideration how much of your total weight is actually fat versus muscle. Thoughts on how to healthier eat Southern food? Don't eat that shit. just just stop eating it. That'll be my thoughts. Olivia, you are handsome. That's a fact. I appreciate the compliment. Is healthy eating while obese in order to lose weight a form of self-love? What is healthy eating? what, what are you talking about? What is that? Like, I don't understand. Healthy choices is just it's a it's subjective. It's not objective, right? Like, it's somebody's opinion of what they think is healthy for them, but opinions aren't factual, right? What's factual is like how much calories it has and what the macronutrient ratio is. So I think that's more important, in my opinion, than saying if it's healthy or not healthy, right? It's more like what's the calories and macros look like? What kind of ingredients is in what you're eating? Uh, Thoughts on edging for pre-workout? I don't know what that means. What do you think of chicken? It's delicious, clearly, right? Yo, Corey, is gainer a scam supplement? I wouldn't say a scam. I would say it's more so it's a waste of an investment, right? Like, a lot of it's just a bunch of it's basically just powdered sugar and protein. You get an excess of calories that you know your body doesn't really utilize all of it. And a lot of guys, they notice gut issues, right? Like really poor digestion when they have a mass gainer. So I would recommend you just eat your calories as opposed to, drinking it in form of a mass gainer, or you'd be better served just making your own like smoothie, like doing like a bunch of fruits and protein and maybe like some nut butter, pause, right? That'd be an easier way to get extra calories in and it not be something that is going to be detrimental to your gut health as well as your ability to get value from the nutrients. Hold on. I got some people calling your boy. Had to ignore some calls. That's the only thing about going live on your phone, guys. You gotta ignore calls if you get them. Thoughts on black coffee with sugar? Shit's trash. Listen, I know some people feel like they need sugar in their coffee. They need creamer in their coffee. And usually I just, we call those people soft, right? Some people really like they value a little sugar in their tank early in the morning. I'm not one of those people personally. I don't feel like I need some sugar in my mouth for me to be like feel good about my day. Like I got other things, that I link, you know, my self esteem to, as opposed to, oh man, I got some sugar, I'm good. Like, nah, man. Black coffee is the best because you don't have an insulin spike after that. When you have insulin secreted, guys, what that does is that causes your body to go into storing mode. So the nutrients come in, your body's storing all of them. So it's not helping you start to get to that deficit where you can lose the fat. Now, if your goal ain't to lose fat, then maybe you can have a little sugar in your tank early in the morning. But I don't feel like I need that. Yeah, man. Do you eat before early morning workout? If so, what? Nah, I don't eat before my workouts usually, bro. Most of the time, I just drink some water. Some water, man. Fasted workouts most of the time. There's benefits to eating before the workouts, but there's also benefits to fasted workouts. So it depends on what your goal is. No, seriously, what do you think of soy? Personally, don't like it, but I like to hear your opinion about it. Soy is fine. It's just a processing of soybeans. Beans are natural. Some people have allergies as it relates to soy, so I don't think they should have it. But there's a large population of people who don't have allergies that pertain to soy. Just the same as some people have, lactose intolerance, so they shouldn't mess with dairy products. But then there's a lot of people who don't have lactose intolerance who mess with dairy products. So I think you have to really just judge it based off how your body processes it. If you don't have any issues processing soy, I don't think there's any downside to it, right? So I think you can get a lot of protein in pretty quickly with soy products, especially if it's like tofu or soy protein itself. But I don't think there's anything wrong with soy. Yeah. What you eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to lose 50 pounds? I made a video on it. If you search here on YouTube for Corey Armstrong Fitness 50 pounds, you'll see the video of me talking about what I ate every day to lose 50 pounds in 5 months. For sure, say. I got you, bro. Luka Doncic, what up? Two Hat was popping. Jennifer. Jennifer, how you say your last name? Arzandan. How many hours do you IF fasting? Depends on the day, right? Like yesterday, I fasted. What time did I eat yesterday? I ate midday. I fasted like 21 hours yesterday. Today, I'll probably fast 24 hours or something like that. It just depends on the day. Depends on what my goal is. Uh, uh. Did you have a six pack after you lost 50 pounds? I did. And I'm giving you guys the free guide of me breaking down what to do nutritionally as well as what to do from a training standpoint to get a six pack as well. It's called the Simple Six Pack System. It's in the description video, and the link is also, where else is it? It should be in the bio of my YouTube channel too. Do you eat yolks? Absolutely. Yolks is where all the vital nutrients and value as it pertains to actually eating eggs is from. So that's where you get most of the protein, the healthy cholesterols, and healthy fats too. How much time will it take for me to reach low body fat percentage? I keep hearing mixed opinions on that. I need more data on you, say. I don't know where you're at, like where are you now? How often you train? What's how many calories you're on? I don't know. I don't know enough information to give you an accurate depiction of that. Corey, what happens if we're in a calorie deficit for too long? What's too long, right? Like too long depends on the person. I don't know if you guys know this, but the longest fast, right? Fast is what? Someone not eating any foods. The longest fast in human history was over a year, right? It was by this guy named Angus Barberi. Let me see. Let me get the facts on this. It lasted 382 days, so just over a year. And Angus was big as hell, right? Angus lost, how much weight did Angus lose? He lost 125 kgs. That's how much weight is that in pounds? He lost 275 pounds, right? He was big as hell though. He was over 400 pounds. So he was in a deficit over a year and was fine, right? So it depends on how much weight you need to lose. Do you think women prefer a lean physique or more bulked up, high body fat type physique? It's not even a question. Women like lean physique. Most women, there is a segment of the population of women who like really, really big dudes, like guys who are just like buff, maybe carry a little more body fat. But that hasn't been my experience. And I grew up around women. Okay, so I've talked to numerous girls about this, friends, family members, girls I've dated alike, and most of them they like guys who are lean but not like super skinny. Like it at least looks like that he could protect her from any type of danger, right? So you don't have to be some massive bodybuilder for a woman to think that your physique is admirable. But you also like you don't ideally don't want to be fat, right? They will accept you fat, but they wouldn't prefer you fat. If you think about it, all the marketing targeted towards like women as it pertains to like attractive males, what do they always look like? Right? If you look at like the guys that they put in the movie, that's like the heartthrob, or like the guys they put on the cover of those romance novels. What do they look like? They look lean and they look strong. That's intentional. Wait, I know this is an unneeded question, but what's your height? And do I need to go super low calories as a 6'2" guy? I'm 5'10", bro. And 6'2". Listen, I don't have enough information on you to tell you what you should and shouldn't do. I would need more data, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not giving me enough information. What about older ladies? Is this turning into a dating chat? What is going on right now? I work at night, 4 p.m. to 6. Oh, to it. Oh, okay. I see. This is a question about losing 40 pounds after knee surgery. We'll have the second one 7 months later, 63 years old. Okay. I got you. You were referring to yourself. My recommendation for anyone at any age is the same. It don't matter how old you are, how young you are, how much struggle you done been through with injuries. It does not matter. It's the same, right? Get strong, build your metabolism, right? And eat within a caloric deficit. And you'll be able to sustain that if you focus on protein rich foods, right? High protein foods, high fiber foods. Fuel your body with the things that's going to help you actually sustain a deficit as well as recover from the workouts. So that's my advice. How do you feel about big as hell memes? I think they're cool. All right, guys, I got to get ready to go to my workout. Till next time. Catch y'all later. Peace.